up, on the way up, on the way up, on the way up. On the way up, on the way up, on the way up. On the way up. On the way up. On the way up, on the way up, on the way up. On the way up. On the way up.
You may want to know who invited me, but once I'm in the room, I always own it. But this will be my first BU festival, which is a music festival during Pride Month. I'm excited. I've been looking up and down at venues, trying to get menus together, people, artists, everything. So we're out here today and we're checking out this venue. So I heard it's really cute. Everything's interesting. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, man.
Hi, I'm Kamori.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Ashton, I'm Paris.
Okay, so you got your studio set up and everything?
Yes, indeed.
Do you do photo shoots here too?
I do.
Okay, cool. You know, I'm trying to do the Pride event here.
Yes.
So we're not trying to be rainbow everything, but we're definitely representing rainbow.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just looking for a space.
Okay.
We don't need nothing too big.
Okay.
There's something very small, intimate, and it's just to shine a light on the LGBTQIA community and just a reputation.
Okay.
Representation. Sorry, I messed up all of that. So yeah, just tell me a little bit how everything works here, what we cannot do.
No, I got you. Well, I appreciate you, trusting my space for your project. But this space is normally a photography studio.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I rent it out as like for events, so anything that you see that's set up all the way from the stage to this, because like I said, we use this as a podcast for yesterday. Everything switches up every day.
Oh, okay. So you were not doing a podcast.
What'd you say?
You do a podcast here.
Well, I don't know who they are.
But they rented to do it.
Yeah, they rented to do it.
Understood.
And I just set it up for them because they asked for like a little setup.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm very flexible when it comes to, whatever your idea is for the space. And then for your space, I know that I'll clear out the stage and you can have that for your performers. And everything will be pretty much clear. And so you don't have to worry about any of this stuff being here.
Because I think what I want to do, I want to clear all this off. Of course, you said you're going to clear the stage off. I think we're going to get like 4 high tables over here because I'm trying to have food also.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want food in here because it's a smaller space and like you don't have food smell. But I'm looking to get another company to come out and do a food truck outside. Are we able to get like a food truck to come park outside and sell?
Oh yeah,
food?
for sure.
Okay.
That's why I attempted to put the lines out there.
Okay.
So it can be distinguished of who parking spots. And then yeah, they can park right out there, and as long as they are good, then I'm good. So.
Okay, well, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a few pictures and then get back with you so I can talk to you a little more. I know I emailed you, I think, the day. We're trying to do it from 7 to 11. Does those hours, they're pretty good hours?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool, yeah. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna take a few pictures, get a vibe of it, see how I really want to set things up, and I'm gonna get back with you.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, my pleasure, man.
I'm at the venue, guys. I'm looking at this venue. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first pulled up, I was like, so I get out the car, I go look in the venue, I'm looking around. Now when I get in the venue, the owner was he was a black man, so I love doing business with like other black entrepreneurs. And the venue was nice inside, like it was spacious, it had a stage that I needed, it had a back dressing room for artists to change or do whatever they needed to do for us to have a meeting before everybody go on. Like I said, it was very short time notice. The owner really worked with me, gave me a full tour, and I ended up locking the venue down the same day and getting that venue. You welcome, baby. Be good. Bye-bye. Okay, that was a good conversation. God, it's hot out here. I'm ready to go home. You ready? They just hide. So once I secure the venue like that down, I get on the phone with my good people from New Orleans. What you cooking, baby? And I called them and I was trying to say they had some time to meet me. I had to go down by Gertie Hospital, I think that was, child. They had the truck set up out there and go talk to them and invite and see if they were willing to partner with me on the event. Come out there and serve some good New Orleans style food, honey, which we know. If you know anything about my city, you know we cooks. We eat too and drink, but we cooks. Girl, what y'all cooking? What's up? I'm looking at venues. That's why I'm coming to talk to y'all. So you already know you sent me the budget over for the work thing. So now I'm planning a quick fast Pride event, June 23rd. You don't need to give me a budget for that, but I do want to see if you're able to park in the parking lot and tell y'all. I want y'all to come and tell y'all food. I think it would be great to have y'all part of the LGBTQIA community. I know you're activists. It's gonna be June 23rd from 7 to 11. I'm gonna text it to you. I'm just have to send I gotta get the flag and everything needed. But it's gonna be a party event. We have performers. You guys, whatever y'all want to program in, the food, drinks, whatever y'all do is on y'all. I mean, y'all handle all of it. So y'all food. No more than 50 people. No more than 50 people. We have different people from different other YouTube series coming out, performing. We have different performers from the community doing it. It's gonna be a fun event, y'all. I'm very last minute with it, but I'm gonna make sure it's right. So I just want y'all to come, show us what y'all cooking. Huh? 23rd is the third, a Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. Yeah, at nighttime. Yeah, give y'all time to, yeah. Oh.
I didn't realize that was right there. I was so busy listening to you. Yeah, on the Tuesday, yeah, we can do it. We did.
I got you. Well, look, I need to get ready because I gotta go back to the office. I'm still waiting on approval for other events. So I'm waiting on, I sent that, I'm waiting on that. I just have that. This I don't have to get approval for. So you're good because you're making your own money. Just when you out there, do your thing. Cool. I love both of y'all, baby. Finish making y'all fucking money. And I'll holler at y'all. All right.
The realest in the room shines the brightest. And who's realer than Mayday Muse? Okay, so I know an amazing artist, also a really good friend of mine. Her name is Coley Gilchrist. She's an amazing singer. We actually toured together, and she wanted to use my skills as a horn player to back her up. She's playing for Phyll's Atlanta. If anybody's ever heard of Phyll's, it's like a very dope and popular tribute concert here in the city of Atlanta, and I get an opportunity to play for it. So I'm just excited to be part of the show.
Yourselves. Okay. We need more guitar.
We're at rehearsal, and I know the artist, she's kind of stressing out. The people and the sound, they don't really understand when you have a whole live band, what's going on. You know, sometimes you got to beat it in their head. I need the sound, I need all this. And if you don't really understand, you probably shouldn't be behind the soundboard. But we're going to take a step back. We're going to breathe, and we're going to go outside, pop our little 1, 2, 3, get us together, and make sure that Coley has the best show that she can have. So we're gonna support her. Rehearsal could have been better, but we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna make sure her show is dope. So, like bandsmen do, if you ever marched or ever know people who've been in HBCU bands, no matter what goes on behind the scenes, we always pull it together on showtime. And when these people come out, they don't care about your struggles, they don't care about how tired you are, they don't care about what your mama did, they don't care about none of that. They only care about a good show, and that's what we did. We put on an amazing show. She was very excited, the crowd was into it. I had my friends there, I had people coming to support. People I didn't even know who was gonna be there were there. And it was amazing to get on stage and tribute to an artist that I've worked with before and just tribute to one of the greatest artists. Who does not want to play Beyonce's music? Let's go. Like, it was so amazing.
Because I got you with you. I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 equals 3. So it's me and you. Right here. Hey, I don't know much
so I'm not the only person who has a cocktail.
Hi.
Oh, no, you're not. What's going on, brother? What's going on with
What's
you?
up? How are y'all?
Let me scoot over a little bit.
Spirit fingers.
What's
Those
up?
are spirit
Outside.
fingers. These are spirit. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What's good? What's going on?
What's going on, y'all?
Like I walked past the bar, I had to get a drink, so I'm just like,
I need one.
I got tequila, orange juice, and a Corona, because you know what I'm saying? It'd be taking a long time, so I double fist. I mean,
like what?
You know what I'm saying? We're in a club. So this is what you got. You know what I'm saying? They don't have premium beer here.
What's going on, friend? How you doing? All right, all right.
So what's going on?
It's been a little minute. Since
It has been a minute. It has.
a little Christmas party? Or
Yeah,
what,
literally.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nobody since then. Yeah.
You've been MIA because I ain't seen you at all.
Forgive me. I'm in creation right now, so I'm like in my own little world, in my own little bubble.
I need help.
Okay. So
I'm feeling sabotaged.
Okay.
The sabotage thing, I don't know. Maybe it's your own team. I don't wish that on anybody, but I'm here for a call if you need beats and music and tracks. That's kind of what I do. So just waiting on it.
So when me and Mayday met back in 2020, we were supposed to collab and work on some tracks together and shit like that, but it was just timing for everything, you know what I'm saying? I was going through some personal things and it just wouldn't allow me to, further what I got going on, what I want to do for my career.
He told me that, he basically told me that my month of being off ruined his whole plan to get a house. You can't dib and dab into the house money just to get me through the week, and I can pay that back when I get the ball rolling. It's not gonna take no time. We ain't getting no house in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I struggling? I'm eating oodles and noodles and shit, and you're over here eating hibachi, and y'all at Red Lobster and Five Guys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why? And so one day he asked me to run an errand in my car. We went to go run errands in my car that has no gas. I'm like, what's up? He's like, what? I said, we can't go no further until I get some gas. He said, oh, well, why don't you put some gas in it? I'm like, now you know damn well I ain't got no money. I asked for the card. We're right here at the pump, just gotta swipe. He takes his card and goes and does it himself and puts exactly $10 on there. So this is the $10 that we're about to do for the errand only. I need studio time, I need somebody, I need an engineer, I need audio, I need correct.
So you need correction. You need guidance.
I need guidance.
Have you heard this record? Have you heard this record?
No, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
No, don't worry. You don't need to hear it now. Wait till I get remastered and shit like that.
Well, if you need guidance, look, there's a bunch of people like who are in the city who are willing to do things, and everything is not like about being super expensive, but it's just you gotta find who has the quality and see what their work is. Just because somebody's prices are high don't mean they're good. That's the thing you gotta learn about this city is just because somebody's prices are high don't mean that they're good. They do
This is
good
somebody
work.
I fuck with, and it's unfortunate, but
Well,
I need help.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, a lot of times it's best I like going with people who do good work, even if we're not like necessarily the closest or whatever, because it's like there's no bond there to break anything. We just do work. We have professionalism, and we go into the studio and just complete. That's it.
Seems like Brandon needs a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of people out here who do a lot of things. I do know a lot of people. I would like to give some guidance, but again, you got to show that that's what you want. Everybody has the number. We're all in the same group chat, apparently. So I just need you to reach out. If you want some people to help you do stuff at a higher quality that you think that you're doing now, then hey, call me.
So how do you feel about asking Mayday for help when you just made a diss track of his best friend?
To be honest, I didn't really know that was his best friend. I didn't know that was his best friend, you know what I'm saying? So, Mayday, you have to roll with the punches, bro. I mean, you know how your best friend is.
This life I'm working on premium, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the generic. Like the generic is not cool anymore. Like
You got something coming up?
I'll say right now, so I'm in creation. Like I'm just knocking out my album, like really like knocking my album out. I do have, like I just performed at the Phyll with one of my friends. She did like a Beyonce tribute, so I'm still like performing and doing
What were you doing at Phyll?
I played horn. Yeah,
No, I missed it.
The thing is, it was like kind of last minute, so I like.
I was gonna say because I sure didn't hear nothing about
Like,
it.
I would have loved to be there.
I'm sorry, I feel bad because it's just like I've been so busy and like focused. I don't even know what it is anymore going on. So I'm just like I performed and I had a good time. It was great, but I'm like still trying to get my stuff off there, and I'm still trying to do a live show. I'm still trying to like, but once I get more like equipped and like in depth, then I'm good. So, yeah. So what's been going on with everybody? I promise. I know. Forgive me for being so MIA, but
No.
it's my life.
I don't see any of y'all.
I don't see none of y'all
I
either.
haven't seen Mark since the party.
Okay. I see Mark. I see him talk to Mark.
Who the fuck is Mark?
Mark. The producer.
No, Mark. I mean, he's Mark. I don't know how to explain him. He's Mark. Just Mark.
He was at the party.
Oh, he wasn't? Mark? Mark. You part of the show? How y'all doing?
We're
What's
good.
going on with y'all?
We're good.
We just celebrated the anniversary.
Yeah.
You know.
Anniversary and shit?
Yeah, we had our anniversary a couple months ago. We went to San Juan. The shit was cute. It was nice. It was good.
We saw.
It was. I enjoyed myself.
Y'all look happy. You look
Yeah.
good, healthy. Y'all look good.
That's the name of the game. Be happy, right? That's all right. Like, as long as I'm happy, I'm not.
This motherfucker over here smiling. He happy. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not in control of any of this stuff, so I'm just along for the ride. That's it. But we need to work.
So we need to work, but I want to play, and I think we should do. I don't know what happened to the Easter event, but I think we should do flag football.
Flag football.
It's the Leo in me.
Is this group really a flag football group?
Yes, because there's a lot of built-up frustration. You know, whatever. Flag football. Yeah, it's a lot of built-up frustration. So I
I'm scared.
figured, why not?
I'm scared to see.
It's the Leo in me. I'm so competitive. And so,
no tag.
yeah.
Flag football. Yeah, flag. Yeah.
Either that, or we do a mixer.
Or do both. You know what I'm saying? But so are you gonna set it up?
Are you gonna help me set it up?
Wait, look.
I don't ask for much. I don't ask for anything at all, actually. Yeah.
But I'm for. If we're gonna put it together, we're gonna put it together because I don't like ghetto shit. You know?
No, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be any ghetto shit. But if it is, I mean, we got alcohol, we got the stuff.
You need to focus.
I need to focus on that.
On the group event.
No, that right
We got alcohol, we got other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, okay, but that's cool too. But the thing about it is, a lot of times alcohol is what gets everybody in trouble. So we need to do
everybody.
We need to do the event.
I know it gets me out.
We need to do the event and then alcohol afterwards. We can go.
I agree.
We can do the event and do a mixer afterwards. Whatever you do on your own time when you at home, it's cool. But at least do our event. Because first of all, who the hell is gonna play flag football drunk?
That's the name of the
You be
game.
sweating bullets.
That's the name of the game.
I can't be sweating.
Have y'all heard from Phyll?
I have not heard from Phyll. No, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been talking to anybody, but
Have you heard from Phyll?
it's
The last thing I heard from Phyll.
What you mean? Like what's going on with him?
I haven't seen him in a while. Haven't heard from him.
He was working on his show. That's the last time I talked to Phyll.
It's been a few weeks since I talked to Phyll. I've texted him here and there. I've called him a couple times, left him a voicemail. He hasn't replied. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of a little nervous. Like, what's going on with you, bro? Like, this ain't you.
He's probably got maybe he's just like kind of dealing with his own something. And he need a little time from everybody. You know, we could be a lot. Be a lot. So okay, everything we talked about today, we're planning dates.
Okay.
April 15th, he coming.
Oh wait, no.
No, that up, nigga.
Playing dates. All right.
Dates and ahead of time, right?
And ahead of time.
What was that?
And schedules and
Yes.
organization.
And you're gonna follow through.
Okay, we'll see.
And you're gonna follow through.
We'll see. Y'all don't have no more drinks, but
I do.
I'll cheers myself. Damn. But you don't drink now?
No, because I'm in the gym. I'm trying to get fine for the summertime.
You came to the
I
bar.
I'm gonna be in the gym.
I got to look away by the pool.
Just run a couple times around the house. You'll be all right.
I got to look away by the pool.
Get in the conversation.
This comment says, I did a good job. It's time for a congratulatory ejaculation session.
chat live on the show and get exclusive
The
content.
bottoms are gonna eat me up for this in the chat.
Join the Dear Black Gay Men Insiders group on Facebook.
What's up, everybody? I am here. I am excited. We are here for the album release of my friend and dope artist Tramel. He's got some good music. I happen to produce 2 of the tracks. We're gonna go in here and listen to some good stuff, have some good drinks, and just vibe. You know how we do. So I'm going inside. I hope y'all ready.
Get it, Tramel!
Shit, Trae!
This is about love, y'all. We love, don't we? Yeah. You know, it's Barbaros, you know what I'm saying? It's
So I produced these songs for him, and it's exciting because I get to see him perform it, as well as hear it for the first time, as well as there's a live band here adding on to it. So it's just coming to life, man. Like, it's exciting to see, you know, when an artist trusts you with their work, and then it comes from this little tiny seed of an idea. You know, we sat in my studio and I made a custom track, and now it's live and he's working. This is all I ask for my artists who I produce for. Go out there and show it to the world. That's what we doing. How do you feel? It was, no, I'm gonna tell you, like, when I'm watching and the people, they're vibing, everybody was doing a little jig.
I could not hear myself.
Are you going? I know that's kind of part of it. I was trying to get the DJ, but I'm gonna tell you, like, listen to other people's music and then like our stuff. It was so well balanced. Okay. It was it sounded really good. Like, yeah. Okay.
I was going around the crowd checking.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta get out of that mindset. You don't just want to be like. I feel that though. I don't blame you. Yeah.
Perfectionist.
You know, y'all always gotta be right. That's
yeah, we gotta. So you're
yeah.
actually like my first experience of like actual production.
Yeah. Well, awesome. That's good. Like, that makes me feel good. Yeah.
We gotta do more.
Look, I'm here. I'm here to make it happen. Because that's
money.
Look. I mean, that money is important, but you know.
I just want everybody to know that.
Yeah, you pay. You're a paying patron.
Yeah.
The release party turned out to be really, really dope. I'm just proud of him, and I'm proud of him for making, you know, my tracks, you know, alive and a success.
I may be on the way up in Atlanta, but just like trunks be popping in Houston, so am I.
So after not talking to Phyll for like 2.5 weeks, he then decided to like text me out the blue, but I don't know, it was just kind of awkward. So I kind of texted back to see where his head was at and what was going on with him. And the responses was giving me like, not really understanding what he's saying, what he's typing. Like, I don't know what the case was. It was very weird. You know what I'm saying? So I was still even more nervous after those texts.
I did bring you both here only because you're the closest to me and you understand more than anybody else.
So I'm not gonna lie, a little confused, just a little bit, because me and Phyll haven't had necessarily the most conversations. I don't have any problems with Phyll at all. But you know, he called me because he expected me or respected me enough to kind of just let me know what's going on with him. So I will absolutely give him the opportunity to, you know, tell me what's going on, because, you know, if it's this important, then yeah, I feel the duty to show up and just support what I can possibly do for him.
To the physical, I'm fine, I talk fine, I look fine, I walk fine, everything. To the physical. To the mental, I'm really not. If you guys know, I got in a wreck back in January. I had a bad wreck this year. Bad wreck, you know about it. And I've never really recovered from it. I never went through therapy. I never went through the trauma part. And when I say bad wreck, like hit my head on a pole, electrical pole. I did a 360. I blacked out twice. You know, that's the kind of wreck I had. I haven't even looked. Right now, I'm trying to actively look, but I haven't even looked at a car to buy. And usually, I'll buy a car straight out right after, but my anxiety won't let me. It's more than just a wreck. For 2 weeks, I laid in my room, and I think Brandon tried to call me. He tried to reach out. Brandon called me, and I didn't answer. Producers, friends, family, everybody called me. For 2 weeks, I didn't answer the phone. Text messages, phone calls, whatever, nothing. I was completely a prune. I laid in my bed and I stared at the ceiling. I was very scared to tell my family about it because I felt like I was going to be judged, but I had, for that 2 weeks, I had a minor stroke and didn't know it.
All right, so now I'm sitting down with Phyll, and I'm hearing that he had a stroke, and it's just not sitting right with me. Like, I just feel for my boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it was something that I can personally do, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I've dealt with somebody that had a stroke before. When I was in jail, I actually seen somebody die from a stroke. So it's not a good look, you know what I'm saying? So that really hits my nerve.
It passed, luckily, and my body healed from it, but it's not completely healed. I am now, when you ask me to get up and do something, and I say, I'll talk to you about it later, you'll understand later, it's because I move slower now. It's not that I want to, it's not that it's something that I feel like I did to myself. I'm not in the place I used to be. I wanted to break the news to them today to just basically say, give them heads up that I will no longer be in their presence as much as possible, as much as I used to be. I used to, be like all happy and jolly and stuff like that, but for them to understand where I was coming from and really what happened in my life.
It's not good to know that a person that you know and you've seen them so together and well is kind of having a situation where they can deteriorate. It's just not at all what I wish on anybody. And regardless of what you all see, me and Phil had conversations, not a whole lot of them, had conversations outside of just the group, and he's a good spirit, honestly. Like, I don't want to see anything happen to him, and I just hope that this is something that he can come back from.
I've decided, I tried to doubt it for so long. I tried to deny it for a long time, but after seeing all the deaths and wrecks and people around me going through the same stuff and, just my eye openers, a voice came to me and just told me to go home for a little while. Get yourself together. If I stay here in Atlanta, there's a chance I can get myself together, but I spend so much money unnecessarily. My focus is on everything else but me. I've learned to say no to people. I do have a PTSD about me that it comes and it goes. And it's not, I think people are always like, you're so snappy. It's not, I'm snappy, but I'm so impatient now. I notice changes and the signs of the changes. And I tried to deny what God tried to tell me for so long. Go home, get the support you need, get yourself together. And I said, no, I'm not leaving. And it's like, it's making me leave.
Atlanta's not really the city, especially to be here by yourself. It's not really that type of city. You know, and I don't mean.
And I found that out.
But you understand, like I mean, of course you have people here, you have us here, but you want an army to be around. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's hard to do it here. But there's no shame in going home. There's no shame in saying I need to go back to what I know to get myself together so that when I come back, whenever I decide to come back, or if I decide to come back, I feel like me. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things after this may change. You may not drink as much, you may not go out as much. Because I mean, that shit gets old anyway. So it's not like it's like a necessity. These are things that probably in your life maybe should be slowing down anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
maybe it was a reason.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. And I don't mean it in that capacity, but I'm just saying there are no mistakes in the way things go. So your life is leading to a direction. When you start to try to swerve other directions, you know, it's gonna push you back on that track. So it's just, I say, you know, use this as a chance, because I'm very much a person, like I feel sorry for your situation, but I very much like skate past that portion, like, okay, what's the solution? You know what I'm saying? Like there is a solution.
Just make sure that you guys remembering, don't be like, what's that guy's name that,
oh, child.
What's that man's name? He used to be on the show. What's his name?
Get out of here.
Just make sure that y'all don't forget about me. That's all I ask.
Well, we glad you made it up out that thing, and
Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Thank you. I just
stay strong. Keep your head up. It's gonna be good. Cause
when y'all see me again, I'll be there dropping lolos.
What up, though? The conversations stay lit on Dear Black Gay Men podcast. Hookup, entanglement, situation, relationship, everything from dushing to dating.
A top verb, but I am not a top noun. I am a guru at first dates.
It's new every Wednesday. Subscribe now.
Just when you thought it was cooling down in the Peach Town, we about to heat the streets up.
He want me to act ignorant.
Trae does not fight his battles. Trae runs. Perfect example, the bowling alley.
You will get slapped for him too, though. You will get slapped for him too, though, nigga. My work ethic is above yours. You cannot fucking sit with me.
I've always been the one that has done every damn thing.
You didn't walk up to him and approach him in a mature way to expect him to be mature.
I have to think about going to sleep and if I'm gonna wake up the next day.
Oh my God, why would you do that?
Two can play that game.
Trying to avoid it.
Self-control is well needed.
You said verbatim, you don't need to bring him up to me, you don't need to bring this bowling alley up to me.
I'm gonna put out my music, I'm gonna cue these motherfuckers lyrically, and if you want smoke, physically, we can do that too.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. My hands are full. I'm sorry. I'm Diijai. I'm Diijai. What's your name?
DK.
DK, nice to meet you. All right, well, I guess we sitting here. No. Oh, I'm over there. Okay.
Ain't no sitting in there. You gotta come in the booth.
Listen, I was like, what am I doing?
We gotta get to work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like, not sing at the same time, but I wanna be, that way we don't have to come and switch and do that stuff. I wanna kind of piggyback off of the energy of the room.
Okay.
So like, when we do our call and responses, like let's say we start with the harmonies, I'll start my part and then you'll layer your part and then we'll hear exactly if we want to add more layers, or that we can come back to it, or we can do it then if we want to add more layers, or if you have any ideas for that. But we'll start off with that part, then literally move on to the verse, go back and forth. I'll do my part, you do your part. That way we can just kind of keep it flowing.
Okay.
With the format. Yeah. So that'll be fine. I guess we'll skip Devonta's verse for now because he's gonna come and do his after.
Okay.
I feel strong, I feel well, I feel confident, better about myself. I feel like I'm gonna have to do that over again. Let me hear that one time so I can see what I need to do better.
I feel like we should go in at 9:30. They ain't enough time, is it?
No, let's go. Cause we come out here and keep doing all this shit, and they done switched it up. I need to hear.
Come on. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
This a house. No, we ain't gonna be here.
You've been set on my dreams, freaking me.
In my family.
No. Fuck. No, I gotta believe. No. I gotta believe. No, I just gotta make this happen. I gotta believe. No, I just gotta. What the fuck?
I gotta, cause it's like you yinging and yanging.
Yeah, I gotta believe. No, just gotta
and make it happen.
You can start me right after Mayday's part. So at least give him a little space, and then I'm gonna just pick up off his energy.
So I laid down my part first just because I want to make sure that everything I had in my head kind of comes to life and you can hear it. Especially when other artists come in and they're blending our artistry, it's good to kind of have a reference. Yeah, because yours is a pickup to mine anyway. So.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need a little more.
Yeah, give me a little bit more. Life was dust. Let me get it again. Life was dust.
See, I need more air.
Oh, you want more air?
Yeah, more air.
Life was dust, turned to cold, and I guess it's short time you found a diamond in my soul. Me and Mayday's recording styles are actually rather similar. I like to kind of vibe with a track and then just kind of build my way from there, and that's kind of what we did when we were building the vocals on this particular track. He laid down his part and I was like, okay, well, let me lay this part down. I hear this. And he was like, well, I hear this. And then next thing you knew, we had all these vocals and we were like, all right, now we have to decipher what's gonna make the final cut. So it was actually rather fun just putting our vocals together and just seeing how well they complement each other.
You ready?
Play it on your other one. No, I gotta believe and just gotta make it happen. Have faith in my wildest dreams, free in me and my family. Choosing to smile and be free. 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 And I believe
Now, Devonta, why would you show up to your studio session and your verse is not done? If you were signed to a record label, you'd be further in debt. Every second counts.
No, I gotta believe. I just gotta make it happen. Have faith in my wildest dreams, free in me and my family. Okay, one more time. This is crazy. I can't do all this together.
free in me and my family. Free.
No, I gotta believe. I just gotta make it happen. Have faith in my family. Oh, sorry. Have faith in my wildest dreams. Okay.
Now this is Devonta's song, and he's working himself out. He's in his head. I'm sitting in the other room. I know he's in his head. He's overthinking. He's getting nervous about the music, and I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, just lay it down. You know, that's why you gotta practice and get this right, because you spending your money on this track and you're gonna have to come back. It's just more money. I mean, it's not always about the money, it's about having a good product, but you gotta get out your head because that stuff comes off in the music. You gotta make sure it sounds good, and so I needed him to be as comfortable as possible so we can make the track as good as possible.
No, I gotta believe. I just gotta make it happen. Have faith in my wildest dreams, free in me and my family. Man, I went up again. Why I keep going up? Free in me and my, why I keep going up?
I don't know.
Now, I wasn't around for season 1, but I did see some clips.
Make sure everything keep flowing. Like, I feel like my delivery is like so. What's with that look? I'm just nothing. I'm just observing. Okay. Why are you looking like that? I mean.
And there were some people telling some other people that they needed to get into the moment and feel it, and just like making love and do all this stuff. We need to go back in the past and apply those words to this moment, okay?
Right now, you not making love. You a 12-year-old pumping. Like you're not a grown ass man right now. I need you. You gotta hit that. Okay. Like you.
dude, come in the studio and feel it. You can't go in there scared. This place will eat you up if you go in there scared. The people will hear it in your music. Come on, just feel it. Feel the moment. This is what I need. Pull it out of it. Come on, somebody need to pull it out of you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No, I gotta believe, I just gotta make it happen. Have faith in my wildest dreams, freeing me and my family. I choose to smile and be free. 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 When I had my stroke, I thought that the world was over for me. I thought everything was over. But that one little small voice said, get up, wipe yourself off, dust yourself off, and there's still a lot for you to do out there. So guess what? I got up, I put on my body of armor, and I stepped out and did what I needed to do. We all grew up old school like that, though. Absolutely. So my rituals are automatically, sometimes I be upset why you get on me knowing that I know.
But
already.
Your actions aren't showing me that you know. Because what you're doing right now.
But you said no. Right now, I am having an issue.
No. I'm saying when I'm at that point and you're talking about, I don't know why she getting on me, because I know in the back of your head somewhere, you already know what it was you should and should not be doing. But it's like they say, train a child in the way it should go, and he should not depart from it.
There were things that you did with my grandmother that you knew that you shouldn't be doing, and you still said things back. You pushed the envelope a little bit.
Oh yeah, I always push.
Trust me, I saw you pushed the envelope a little bit.
I watched how I pushed that envelope.
Because you have to remind her that you were grown too, Phyll.
But baby, you just don't know. My mother was ill by the time you all came along. You just don't know.
So because you're not ill, I can't push the envelope.
You just don't know how many days I was in a corner somewhere crying and praying because I understood to the day she leave this earth, she is my mother.
And I know that too. And I know that too.
That respect,
I've never disrespected you.
No, you haven't. I mean, you always push the button. You do.
I push the button, but who don't push their buttons? I think I'm going in the right direction right now. You know, the right direction.
And I need you to be going in the right direction. Hence, me showing up. You know, because there were things going on in your life. And I was getting phone calls that were not very good. You know? And it's just
don't
things
always
I want
listen
to
to everything you say, though.
Know. Do what?
When you say that's not real good, what do you mean by that?
The conversations behind, you know, the first conversation is, have you talked to Phyll? I'm like, and I answer it yes, but I don't answer completely because I need to hear what the other person has got to say. And unfortunately, all conversations were leading the same direction. There's something going on. What do you see? And everybody's saying the same thing. Okay, so now it's time for me to show up. I need to find out what the heck is going on and how can we fix this.
So I did have a slight stroke, a small stroke. And when we finally talked about it, she knew how severe it was. So she hopped a flight, came to see about her baby. And she sat and talked. We talked. We made sure that, you know, things were going in the right direction, talked about doctors and trying to get things back on track with me. And I couldn't be more than happy to see her. It was a surprise. What would my life have been had I not been able to have a mother who can exchange words with me and talk to me and say things to me that made me feel loved, that made me feel like I was wanted, made me feel like I was needed. And I can say that God couldn't give me a better mother.
You know, God gives us charge for a lot of things. And one of the things that we all need to remember is we all have our place and role in life. God gave us charge to honor thy father and thy mother so that thy days would be long. I worked in the school district for 11 years. And people always wondered why children were always in my office. Because regardless of what people say, they only want guidance. They want genuine love. And some of the things I used to say to them, they come in that office griping and whining, complaining about what happened at their home, what mama did, and I'd stop them right dead there and in their tracks. In my office, you're not gonna talk like that. Because for every word you say against your parent, that's 7 years off your life. So you're not gonna do it. It's not your place to fix what's wrong with them. Pray, get over it, and move on. You're not gonna like everything that happens in your house. Who says you're gonna always have the best parents? That's not the point of this. You have a God-given order. And it's not your place to usurp the place that your parents are in. So you're either gonna accept the position that you're in with your parents, or you're gonna sin and send your own soul to hell because you're trying to fix them, and you can't do it. You're gonna have to ask God to do that because that's the only one that can do that. But when you have parents that care and genuinely love, which is what most children want, even in high school, as much as they cut up, even in high school, they just wanna know somebody's there to listen and care. And I've always said, I can't choose a side when my child is the same as any other child. Choosing sides against the child is not we're given charge to take care of them. And if you can't, as a parent, follow that charge, then you are not doing your diligent duty. And I just feel like the way my grandmother felt, as long as I got breath in my body and I'm on this earth, I'm your parent. And I should honor you as such, even as an adult. You may not like the fact that I call you out on it, but I'm gonna still honor you even as an adult.
All right, people, and on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end Toxic Saturdays with Phyll the Prince. Y'all, so my birthday's coming up, and I haven't done any new photos in a while, and honestly, I just kind of wanted to do something for myself. Like, I'm feeling good. I've been working out. I've been working on my body, getting my health back together, and shit, like, give me. That's cold. So my photographer Nala, I've done work with her in the past. She's done photography for both of the stage plays that I've been in. I've done series work for her as a promotion model as well. And so, of course, I had to call my girl to come through to get me right for my birthday photos.